A lot of the places where I have done work experiences in the past didn't consider that I was employable by their employment standards. What I mean is people who don't care for people with disabilities. My name is Kalen Benty. I am 22, almost 23 this coming December. And a little bit about myself. I am also an assistant graffiti removal technician with Goodbye Graffiti.
Where I work is actually at the Pacific Autism Family Network in Richmond, British Columbia. So I actually am already quite familiar with dealing with autism spectrum disorder and related disorders. It's a little difficult for me to sort of comprehend a few things sometimes, but I do live with autism spectrum disorder. Hi there, my name is Lucas Gates. I'm 26 years old and I live in Vancouver, British Columbia.
Having a disability can change my life. It's different because I do have a disability, but that's my problem, not your problem. When I was working at Starbucks, nobody noticed me at first when I have a disability because they ignore me. Basically, I feel like I don't exist. I feel invisible. I'm Clementine Parker. I'm 25. I love to dance, I love to sing, and I love people.
I have special needs and I learn different than others, and all my friends are different than me, so I have different needs than they do, and I have a special gift inside my heart. My name is Karis Davies. I'm 23 years old, almost 24, and I live with my family. I have a brother and I have a sister. I work at Save On Foods, and I do facing. I face the aisles.
For me, getting a job was initially very, very difficult because regardless of how good I performed at a job, a lot of employers would just turn me away rather than just flat out hire me. I ended up getting the job through an employment service called Possibilities Employment Service, and they help people with disabilities find jobs that they like. And I heard about this through one of the employment specialists there who had found this government contract job removing graffiti from city property called Goodbye Graffiti. And I was very iffy about it at first because I didn't know what it was. And then as soon as I found out what it was, I was like, okay, sign me up.
Have a good night. I actually can vouch is that there's actually employers that have not yet untapped probably one of the biggest talent pools ever. The neurodiversity market is just waiting to be untapped. And it's going to be massive, huge.
As I said before, I do have a disability, but that only makes me strong when I have a job. My name, Karen, means strong in battle. I got it because when I was sick, when I was just a baby, and I had pneumonia. And I almost died from it. But luckily my aunt saved me, and now that I'm here, I feel happy at the same time.
One of my personal strengths is caring as well as helping other people, because I'm a volunteer first aid attendant as well, and that's what I'm trained to do.
So families come in, they're always like, We don't know what's out there. Grandparents, aunts, uncles. So they all come in. I give them totally bring it way down to earth, and when they head out, they just usually it's a complete 180. And I know for a fact that having that kind of experience is definitely a very good thing to have to go through what I've had to go through.
One day I would love to work at a daycare and help the children and play with the children.
I was born to dance. When I was younger, I took ballet, but I quit afterwards. But now that I was in high school, I danced through grade 8 to grade 12. I had an amazing dancing teacher, and she taught us different styles of dancing. I love dance because it's inspirational. When I don't feel comfortable, I sometimes hide it with dance. I feel happy when I dance. As my dad usually say, I have dance syndrome.
My perfect dream job would be a fire investigator, because they are the people who get to go into burned out buildings after a fire has been put out to determine if it was accidental, if it was arson, or if an explosive was used.
My dream job is what I have right now, actually. Personally, I'm already happy where I am in my life because thankfully I had the experience to find work, that I was able to find it at the PFN because they really are an outstanding organization.
This is back in high school. I did fabric, and I want to become a fashion designer because my cousin loves fashion. I got a designer dress, and it walked down the catwalk, and I got it, and I was wearing that at the gala.
I would honestly wish that a lot more mental health care services are also free, because even though there's already a lot of mental health care services that are free, not all of them are, which can be difficult for people who are living in poverty or for people who have families that have lived in poverty for years.
Like I want to be included in a group and help them, like being included in a group and like not be alone.
If we're a bit different, doesn't make us unqualifiable. We can always work to the best of our abilities. And I've seen plenty of other companies, not just Vancouver, but all over, that really could benefit from inclusive employment. And the stats prove it. When I'm at PFN, they've told me the stats, and it proves.
My wish for the future is I really wish and I really hope that people with disabilities can be a person, but not just a disability itself.
My wish for the future is that for the generations past my time, is that we're going to have a totally inclusive society where no one is turned away regardless of ability.
I really do wish, and this is a big wish, that people with disabilities can go out and follow their heart and follow their dreams.
Hello, my name is A. Helly. I'm a director of Don't Disability, and I have cerebral palsy. Also, I want to become a documentary filmmaker.